What's up, y'all? My name is Emmanuel,
And I'm Tony.
and we are the E-Man for Real team. If we really get into the core of how this thing started, E-Man for Real started.
Yeah.
I had started this channel back in around 2023 with the intention of, wanting to become a YouTuber. Like that
That's
was the
right.
intention.
That's right.
And I mean, if we go back to our very first video, even before that, that around that time, around the early 2023, I had asked Tony at one point, "Yo, bro, do you want to start a YouTube channel together?"
Immediately said yes to that
Yeah,
without hesitation.
yeah. And that had been after I had created the channel and everything. Hence why it's called E-Man for Real, because I had no vision of what this was going to be in the future. But yeah, at the very first video that I made was a reaction video to some of the worst construction fails that I had ever seen, right? And it was at that point where I was like, I think that for this channel, I want to make it more engineering related, because at 2023 I would have been around like third year engineering, and we've both went to the University of Alberta, and yeah, we had both went in at September 2022. Sorry, not 2022. September 2020, we entered university. I'm still in it, unfortunately. This boy
I'm done. I'm graduated.
fully graduated. But yeah, the thing is, I think a common misconception the channel is actually that we're both in engineering.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you want to speak to that?
Yeah. So I'm actually a science student. I have a bio major and a chem minor, general science. Yeah. So no engineering knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, it's crazy how like we just like dragged each other into this thing. that
Yeah, I
just,
know
like,
it.
with no idea that like how weird in terms of engineering it would be, and just like accessing a certain part of engineering, like the comedy part of engineering, which is to say,
Yeah.
and the skip part of engineering was like, what is this? Is this even a thing?
And
But
I'll
yeah.
and I'll speak onto that later, but there's like a whole like you guys through the skits, you see E-Man with the energy. Like, to be fair, like I'll speak on it more, but he's just naturally, this is just what we're good at, right?
Yeah.
We've always had a natural inkling to this sort of thing, and
Yeah.
we just kind of was like, there was a moment, we'll talk about it later, but yeah. And I think for me, I've always loved, the reason I just jumped on board with E-Man like right away without hesitation is because I've loved YouTube. Like, I love the content, and I've always been a big guy that's like, yo, what happens if I'm filming this or behind the scenes? And I've always loved watching it. And so, yeah, when he said like, let's do YouTube, sky's the limit, you know?
Yeah. I think ever since the beginning, we had both been so like, we were so into it, we were so passionate about it, and we still are.
Yeah.
But not specifically YouTube anymore, but just content creation in a whole. But yeah, June 2020 started off with that reaction video. And that point, we were trying to get the idea of what this channel would be, and in my mind, it would be more skewed towards engineering. And so at that time, we had been making like physics video. I made a physics video after that, and then
Swing video.
yeah, that resonance video, which is just a random video. I remember like spending like 1 to 2 hours trying to break a glass with my voice,
Uh-huh.
just for the video.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, bro, what am I doing, bro? What am I doing? But yeah, that was two. It's crazy to think that was 2 years ago. Oh my gosh. But yeah, after that, also started doing like vlog videos too. I remember doing some for my Vancouver trip back in 2023, and then I had done some for Dubai when I went to Dubai, and London. That was my Dubai slash London trip was one trip, and during the London trip was actually when I met the Sidemen.
It's
And
crazy.
the Sidemen and KSI had been such a big influence for me in terms of wanting to start a YouTube channel, because I had watched them for so long, especially KSI. I had watched him for so long. If you see in basically, like, if you know me, you will know that I had worn that like Sidemen necklace for like I don't know how long, probably like since early 2020s, like 2020, 2021. I probably wore that necklace like every single day.
Mhm.
But yeah, that was really the beginning of me wanting to start something like this. And to be able to meet the Sidemen, actually, people that like had inspired me so much was the craziest thing to me. And that's when my mind really opened like, wow, like content creation is actually insane. Like I'm a guy from Canada in London on the whole nother and the other side of the world waiting for like 4 hours for these random guys
Yeah.
that I've never seen in person,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just waiting for them. Like, why am I alone waiting for myself? Not waiting for these random guys
Mm-hmm.
to go into this restaurant, and then like I'm like what? That's when it was so crazy to me. And then to see them and to meet JJ like firsthand at KSI, like that's when my mind like really opened. It was like it was literally one of the best moments of my life.
It was eye opening. It
Yeah.
was just he came back telling me, he was like, my goodness gracious, it was worth every
Like,
second of
bro.
waiting. Like,
Like,
oh my
bro,
God.
I met the Sidemen.
Yeah, like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. But yeah, at that point, vlogs and the Sidemen was like that part was crazy because at that time, before then, our videos probably only got like sub 100 or like a couple hundred views at most. Like
Yeah.
we were like aching to break 1,000 views for so long.
Long time.
And it's not like we were posting like crazy as well, but like
There was no rigorousness. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just kind of just posting and then seeing if the algorithm would shoot it out.
right, yeah.
And yeah, like sub 100. I think I remember the highest we ever got was like 79. Yeah, we're like 79.
Oh
I was
my
like,
gosh.
oh, this is great.
Yeah.
This is great.
But it's crazy to think about that. But the Sidemen video, I remember posting it, and then like it was just like a few days, and it had like reached like 10,000 plus views.
Yep.
And then I was like, what the, like something that we had made
Yeah.
that that I'd filmed from the beginning and then like edited, and then that we together like actually put together and posted actually did like something good. Like
Yeah.
it actually had performed.
Crazy numbers. Eman texts me. He goes, oh my gosh, the KSI video blew up. I still have the text from it. And
Oh,
then
yeah?
I was like, I scramble out of bed. I'm like, what? And then it's just blowing up in numbers.
Yeah. And we're saying blowing up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like I know like to you guys 10,000 views is probably like what? Like why are you
Mhm.
getting excited? But you have to understand for the longest time is like for all the time that I had been doing content creation, 10,000 views felt so out of reach, especially when you're doing it for so long.
Mhm.
And you're posting and you're each video probably take like you have to film it, you have to script it, you have to edit it, you have to come up with the thumbnail, you have to come up with the description, then you have to like actually try to push it a little bit. Like
It's just a whole process.
it's such and you do that multiple times for months, and like it's just nice to like feel like, oh my gosh, like something worked.
Your hard work paid off.
Yeah, like something worked. And at that time, that video got us like 200 to 300 subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
And like we were probably like before that video probably had like sub 100 subscribers.
We were so happy.
Yeah.
Cause also in retrospect, you got to think like comparing 79 views to like the mass amount that we just got was ridiculous.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh my gosh.
I was so happy.
Yeah. It was one of the happiest moments for sure.
Yeah. After that, I guess we had to kind of think about what was going to be the next thing. And I remember putting in the comment section of that KSI video, I was like, hey guys, like thanks for subscribing and thanks for all the support. Like if you want to stick around like and subscribe, like I'm make engineering like related content. Feel free to like, stick around and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And I remember I don't know like what is the word to even call this, but like I remember back then I was that video felt like both a blessing and a curse. And
Yeah.
you probably know what I mean by that.
Yeah.
It was a blessing because like for the first time we had felt like something had worked, but it felt like a quote unquote curse because it was like, ooh, a vast majority of the people have subscribed to us have now subscribed to us for Sidemen related
Content,
content,
yeah,
rather for than the content that like we wanted to be known for,
which is Eng
which
related content.
yeah, which is end related content.
Yeah.
And then I was like, like it's really nice to have like a video perform so well, but like I want this to be like a long term thing. Like I don't want to just like be a one and done, like, just. And yeah, I mean, like, right today, the video has like 30,000 views, and I don't know, it kind of like it excited me and scared me at the same time. Is essentially what I'm saying. But yeah, so that's at the end of 2023, and then after that, at some point, I go to Tony and I'm like, bro, I want to make this video where I interview every single engineering discipline, a student from every single engineering discipline, at our university. And then I talk to them, I ask them questions, and then that way it'll help students to determine what discipline they want to choose. Because a big part of my eng journey was understanding what disciplines were out there in first year and what I wanted to choose. And I felt like there wasn't a video, like a super extensive video on that subject. So then I was like to Tony, yo, bro, what if we hopped into a podcast room and like we just got all these people and like all these fifth year, like final year people that are in co-op or have done internships in each of the disciplines and interviewed them.
Yeah, and prior to going into this video, I had not realized how big of a project this would have been.
Yeah.
Just for reference, this whole filming thing took 4 months, including some editing as well, like the editing portion.
The editing I think actually took the most.
Yeah, actually,
So
yeah.
what it, this is where we first get a taste of our very first time of getting a taste of, whenever we want to do something, we just literally have to start it
Yeah.
and do not think about how difficult it may be.
I think we're
Like,
really good at that.
yeah,
We just dive straight in.
We're really good at being naive
Uh-huh.
of things, but I think that has been like one of our strengths so far, is being so naive of how big a project may turn out,
Mhm.
that we just end up starting it and then we just end up finishing it, just because we're like, oh, we're already doing it, we might as well.
Exactly.
And we have no idea how hard the next stage is going to be, that we're just like, oh wait, we finished it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my gosh, this is hard, but
We did it.
We can do it.
Yeah.
And we're saying it is hard because yes, that video took 4 months of scripting, then getting booking each of the people, recording with each of the people, then getting all of that footage. It was like probably 13-ish hours of footage
Yeah.
per person, and then you multiply that by 3 because we had 3 views, camera angles, and I had to like go through all of that, and it was like such a long project, and I was so close. I remember I was so close. I'm like, I'm so close, bro, to not posting this video because
Yeah.
this thing is just not what I wanted it to be.
To be, yeah.
But then we were able to clean it up a little bit and get it to a point where it did feel like
It was
something,
manageable.
yeah, something that I would be proud of for posting. And yeah, I mean, that video was our first taste of like a huge content creation project and podcasting as well. That's essentially like 13 podcasts in one video.
Yep.
So like, and you can imagine how crazy that can be. So yeah, we posted that video, and then we actually through that we were able to reach out to the university, and then the university was like, "Oh my gosh, let's do a blog on you to help push this video out."
Yeah, exactly.
The University of Alberta, posted a blog about the video, and we were able to push it to a bunch of engineering students. And to this day, I feel like it is the most or information dense video that we had made, and or information heavy video we had made, because there's just so many things to be said. It's probably one of the most or one of my favorite videos, or maybe the favorite video that we have made so far.
It's definitely my favorite video. We we busted tooth and nail for that thing. I
Yeah.
remember going back, like, my goodness, we were fixing lighting for 3 hours. Sometimes the lighting wouldn't
Oh
be
my gosh.
working.
Oh
We
my
were adjusting
gosh.
camera angles for like another 17. And then on top of that, sometimes the lighting wouldn't work. So we'd have to adjust aperture. We'd have to adjust ISO.
The cameras would stop
Stock
recording.
cameras would stop recording.
Oh my gosh.
It was such a big learning curve. I don't think I would trade that for anything.
Yeah.
Out of like, there's the best learning curve. I put so much time and effort. I am so proud of that video.
Yeah.
Like,
And
so proud of it.
the thing is, like, if you would have told us that, like, that video would have been that hard to make,
Yeah.
like, I feel like we just wouldn't have made it.
Oh, 100%. I
Yeah.
think I would have chickened out for sure.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
would have been way too hard for us to, like, even comprehend how hard it would be.
Yeah. Because I don't know, Eman was grinding on the scheduling and time management too, which was like
Which is a
fitting
whole thing itself.
Like, you had to like align myself, so me filming, your schedule,
Yeah.
and the person we were interviewing, and then align the next people with it as well.
Yeah. So that we could try to get it in the same day or whatever it was.
Exactly. And at the same time, we had to reach out to new people. It
Oh
was
my
it was
gosh.
amazing.
Yeah.
It was a whole thing.
That was the whole thing.
Mhm.
But that's why this room is so sentimental to us.
Yeah.
But because ever since then, I don't think we've ever done a episode since.
Yeah.
Or any I don't know if we've done content, but another episode, like a podcast episode, we never did again in this room.
Mhm.
Only now is
Yeah.
is after like almost 2 years.
Mhm.
We're back in this room, just talking about that video.
Square one.
Yeah, which is why being in this room is so crazy for us right now.
Full circle moment.
But yeah, since then, 2024. Then we try to do like weekly videos at that point, or like just monthly videos, whatever it might have been. And we did try a little bit for a podcast in a different podcast room in our university, and that's where we did it with my friend Joanne. With Alberta sat here in the University of Alberta, and then another engineering professor that I had for one of my courses, my safety course. And yeah, like podcasts themselves, like a whole different type of content from making long form YouTube videos yourself. And for that time, we were so dedicated to making, I guess, SEO, search engine optimized videos, or just videos that would rank good on YouTube, because YouTube itself is a search engine, and you would want to try to make videos based off, like, quote unquote, the best questions that were being asked out there.
Exactly.
And that's what we kind of focused on at that point. And we tried to do that and podcasts at the same time, but it was kind of hard. Like
It wasn't kind of hard. It was really hard.
Yeah.
It was tough.
And it just, the amount of effort, the amount of everything that goes into making a YouTube video, it's so much time and effort that it's just like, if you're not seeing the results that you want, then it feels like you get burned out so much easier. But yeah, that was 2024. But now we get into January of 2025 is kind of a pivotal point in, well, not but is an incredible pivot point, or a point in our history, quote unquote history, which is so crazy that it is the reason why we're doing this video now, and why the Instagram became Instagram for our page.
Yeah, the Instagram is the way it is right now.
Yeah, because if we take it a couple months back to around October of 2024, at that point, I had wanted to experiment with repurposing our content for shorts, for YouTube Shorts. And at that point, again, it's like another mini video that you have to edit and everything like that. You have to optimize for retention in your editing, and you have to do all this kinds of stuff. And, it was just like another thing to do. But we had done that. So we had done long form, we had done podcasts, and then I remember we were sitting, me and Tony work out of this room in this special room in our university, and it's like a private room, and we were just like in doing a meeting, and then we were just like, I remember going, man, you know what, let's just record this video really quickly. Like I want to record this video really quickly.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that video was based off of forgetting the constant of integration and like when you're doing an integral, right?
Yeah.
And it's I remember you were like, bro, this is like the most nerdiest thing
Yeah.
ever.
It was so nerdy.
But we were laughing so hard.
Oh, it was so funny.
We were laughing so hard during that time. And that video probably took us around like 5 to 10 minutes to make.
Start to finish, like including editing
Including editing, right?
everything. Yeah.
Like I didn't even need to all I had to do was add text and like just do some cuts. Right?
Literally.
Like,
Cut at the beginning, cut at the end, and then text.
like that's all it was. And
Yeah.
at that point, the best videos that we had done were like product videos. For like
Yeah.
like it was like a gifts for engineers product video, and the best mouse for engineers, which is this one right here, the Logitech MX Master 3S.
Shout out Logitech.
Shout out Logitech. Shout out
Logitech.
and
Logitech.
a Walla. Shout out
Blender
Walla.
bottom.
But yeah, we had been doing all of that, and then we post that video, and like in the next like probably like 48 to I don't know how many hours it was.
4872 around there.
Yes, like after the next 2 days, 2 to 3 throughout the next 2 to 3 days after posting that video, it had like absolutely blown up.
Yeah.
In relative to what we had done before, and I remember hitting 200,000 views,
Yes.
and I was like, bro, what just happened, bro?
Yeah.
Because again, like I said with the KSI thing, relative to what we had been doing in the beginning, a 200,000 views felt so ridiculous to us at the time that we was like, how do you even try to describe or like think in your mind what 200,000 people or even if there's just 100,000 people watching it twice, that's still 100,000 people that had seen your video or whatever it may be, and even just like 10,000 people.
Yeah. It was
Like-
so hard to grasp. We were like, what? Like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like Emman in all caps. It blew up. Oh my god, we're at 200K.
Yeah. And like it was like the biggest like what?
Uh-huh.
And it's such a what moment because again, we had started from 2023 putting hours, days, maybe weeks, maybe months into a video, and it wouldn't even scrape over 1,000 or 2,000 views.
It felt like hitting your head against the wall. Like every attempt, you're like ding,
Yeah.
ding, ding, and then
and then it kind of felt like disrespectful to ourselves
Literally.
that we had just made this video that took us 5 to 10 minutes to make and edit and post, and it had done everything we had done previously combined
Yes.
times 10
yes.
or whatever it may be. Like it was insane. Even though it's not a long form video, it was still insane numbers. And then at that time we had done we were just like, okay, well, this is something that's working. Let's at least continue this thing, but let's also try to continue long form as well. So that's what we had done. We had done long form content, and we had done shorts, and we had tried to do each, I believe, like around like weekly. And it's weird because like I remember doing the fluids video, the Laplace video, all those types of videos that now have like probably like 1 million plus views now.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it was so weird because they were so quote unquote easy
Yeah.
to make. But again, I have to say that if it hadn't been for all those past years and understanding content itself and how content works, I don't think like it would have been as quote unquote easy
Yeah.
to do from the beginning. But
there was also a lot of like on my end, like a lot of filming experience. There's like it doesn't take too much to pick up sort of a phone and start recording, but you know, with all the work that we've done previously, it kind of just like, okay, yeah, I know instantly how to get into frame and just capture a shot and all that. So yeah,
Yeah.
with all that accumulated experience, it's kind of like, okay, it adds up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then around April, so we go a few months later,
Mm-hmm.
where making long form content was actually costing us a lot of money because I had been outsourcing editing because we were both too busy. I believe I was at school at that point,
Mm-hmm.
and you were also in school.
Yeah.
We were both in school, and it's hard to run a YouTube channel and be especially in engineering. For I'll speak for myself, where we were just like trying to juggle all of these things at once, and that's actually one of the reasons why I extended my degree, was because I wanted to do more content creation,
Mm-hmm.
which was probably one of the biggest risks and hail marys that I had to do, because basically setting myself back a year to try to do this thing that I was so passionate about.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I want this to work, and I don't want to wait until after my degree to be able to start something like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then after that semester, around the end of that semester, we had a chat. Me and Tony had a chat saying like we should probably focus on one. Like if we really want to commit to this thing, like we should probably focus on one, because the long form is taking too much of our time, and the shorts are doing really well,
Yeah.
but we were only being able to output like one a week. So then we're just like, okay,
Let's put all our eggs in one basket.
yeah, let's just say, okay, let's do
Yeah.
it. Let's do it all into short form content for Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And that being said, we that concept of integration video we had posted on all three platforms. We had posted on TikTok, YouTube,
And
and
IG.
Instagram.
Yeah.
It had only performed well on Instagram.
Yeah.
So imagine if we hadn't posted it on Instagram and we had only done YouTube and TikTok.
Yeah, it would have been we'd still be struggling perhaps.
Like we'd
today.
probably still be doing long form content,
Mhm.
and maybe like every so often maybe try a short or something like that. But like, yeah, like it had been, if that's why it feels a little lucky.
Yeah.
Like it is
Definitely.
it was a ton of hard work,
Mhm.
but that is where definitely the luck aspect came to it, because if this one platform hadn't existed, if we had not uploaded on this one platform, then we wouldn't have committed to doing this, and then it wouldn't have extrapolated and just grown to the heights that it has.
Yeah,
now.
just explode.
But if you take away anything from this, and like literally from there, it's just, and that's the story, and then it goes to what it is now, where now we have of recording, I believe I have 21.8 thousand followers
Mhm.
on Instagram, which again maybe to some people might not be a ton of followers, but like again, to us that have been doing it for 2+ years,
Yeah.
it's like, oh my gosh, like something is finally working for us, and like we are so grateful
Mhm.
and so happy that we get to share our energy,
Yeah.
our content, like everything that we've worked so hard for, to so many people. And one of the goals that I wanted to achieve with content creation was to help people, one, and to also like entertain people, because that is something that the Sidemen and KSI had done for me. They had whenever I saw a Sidemen video or something like that, I'd be like super excited, and I would be like, and it would make my day. And then like that's what would be able to keep me happy for so long,
Mhm.
and some of the moments that made me laugh so hard. But to be able to share, to be able to be the source of that now for people, and to now be able to connect with people that in countries that I would never think of being able to connect with someone in.
It's a crazy feeling.
Yeah, it's like it's
It's a dream.
and the thing is, it only feels like getting started
Mm-hmm.
because we had built such a huge foundation beforehand that like and such momentum and momentum that was so resilient as well that even if like we do a bad video, we don't get like we don't get discouraged
No,
from it
not at all.
because if we just bring ourselves back to like when our first video where it's just like
Yeah.
it didn't like scrape 100 views
That's
or
fine. Yeah.
like the it's crazy because the a video that I can put like almost no effort in would probably do like at the bare minimum maybe like 5,000 2 to 5,000 views maybe,
Yep.
which to old Emman and Tony would have been like, bro, are you serious? 2 to 5,000 views is bad for you?
Yeah. Would have been like, what are you talking
What are you
about? It's like
what,
so good.
like what are you talking about?
Yeah,
Like it's
that's
like shut
so
up, bro.
good.
Like, you're literally,
Yeah, literally.
like shut up, bro.
Get out of here.
But yeah, that's what we wanted to share because the journey so far has been so rewarding. The amount of challenges that we've had, but the amount of the opportunities that we've been able to have so far as well has been absolutely insane. Like I released a book.
Yeah.
Like I launched a book.
The book was launched.
Like I can't believe I wrote a book.
Mm-hmm.
And then we spent like I don't know like a week grinding on like trying to figure out like how are we gonna launch the book and stuff like that.
The marketing and all that stuff.
The marketing and
pivoting
everything.
it.
Bro, I look to my right where there's like our YouTube channel there, and I see that it has 1.13K subscribers, and 1,000 subscribers was like such a goal for me and Tony for such a long time, like
Dude,
uh,
500 subscribers.
500 subscribers.
I remember so vividly. It was, I think, coming up to the end of fall. Eman and I were attending an event. We came back from the event and we were like, oh my God. We were in the car. We were like, oh my God, how awesome would it be if we gained 500 subscribers at this point?
I think that was in 2024, right?
Yeah.
And then the goal was to try to get to 500 by the end of the year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, we've surpassed that by double,
Yeah.
thankfully.
And I mean, from the for our goals for 2025 in the beginning was to get to 10,000 followers
Yeah.
by the end of 2025.
Yeah.
Like I remember setting that goal for ourselves in the beginning, and like I think we
Start
can
of
do
that
it.
year.
Like let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is so crazy to think about because we've now doubled.
Blown
And
past that.
and it's October.
Yeah, we're not even done.
It's not even 2025 is not even over yet.
I think there's so much to be grateful for this year, especially for all the viewers. Just of like within the span of a year, amassing 20,000 plus subscriber or followers is just. If you told me this at the beginning of January, I would have laughed at you,
Yeah.
and I would said like maybe in the next 2 years. This is it's just crazy to
But
think
yeah.
about.
Right now, our best performing video has like 8.5 million views.
Mm-hmm.
We have a couple with like over 4 million views.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the last 30 days, we've done 18 million views.
Yeah.
In the last 30 days. And again, to old Emman and Tony would have just been so out of the world that our old selves would have just laughed at us if you probably tried to tell them that. But that being said, we wanted to come out here to also say thank you guys so much for literally all of the support and for all
Thank you.
for the DMs, the comments, for subscribing, for following, for
Thank you very
sharing it with your
much.
friends, for literally everything. Like
Yeah.
for the first time, it was weird. Like a couple months ago, I got recognized,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like, dude, like this is like I have no idea who who this person is.
Yeah.
I've never met this person in my life, but they were so excited to see me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah.
It's-
I mean, and they're like, yeah, you're from Instagram. I'm like, oh my gosh, I am from Instagram.
How did you know?
Yeah.
It was such a crazy moment.
Oh my goodness! But yes, to each and every one of you, and if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching and for supporting. We're gonna try so much harder to push out the things that you guys want to see, to continue entertaining you guys, to continue growing and doing a bunch more, hopefully a bunch more bigger projects in the future as well.
More fun. Thank you all so much.
Yeah, and I'm excited for all of the next challenges for us, because we still feel super baby. This is not the end. We're not even close to the end yet.
I feel like we're still probably at like the starting point. We got long ways to go.
Yeah. But anyways, again, thank you guys so much for watching. This
And
has been-
listening.
yes, your boy, Emman and Tony.
Yo,
We'll see you guys in the next one.
peace
Peace
out.
out, y'all.